Today we're discussing why you should buy a bike right now instead of waiting for prices to drop. With the interest rates increasing and new COVID variants coming out faster than ever, it's going to be really important that you act fast and get your bike while you can. The first thing that I think we have to understand is the correlation between the interest rate rising and bike prices. As the interest rate goes up, it becomes more expensive to borrow money. Therefore, whenever these bike brands go to manufacture, acquire raw materials, whatever the case may be, even employ people to make the bikes, it becomes significantly more expensive to do so. Therefore, that cost is passed along to the consumer at the end of the day. I think this is actually going to drive bike prices up to higher levels than we're seeing right now, which are already astronomical. So, in all honesty, waiting it out at this point, especially with that new news coming from the Federal Reserve, I don't think it's the best option. I would go ahead and pull the trigger on that bike. The next thing that we need to talk about is going to be the new COVID variants. Now, I'm not here to tell you about COVID. Quite frankly, that's not my job. My only duty here as somebody who does YouTube videos in the bike community and wants to educate other people who ride is to tell you that COVID does crazy things to the bike industry. We all saw what happened in 2019. We saw the huge rush on bikes, even by people who didn't even want bikes. All they wanted to do was buy them and flip them. So we're going to see a massive rush on the entire bike industry. And I know that we would love to think that the supply chain issues got fixed and there's more inventory now. That's not the case. It's only going to get worse. So I would go ahead and start thinking, if you can swing the bike now, go ahead and pick it up and anything that you foresee yourself needing, because if COVID goes any further than it already is and starts hysteria again, we're going to see the exact same thing happen. Look, I am fully aware that by making this video, I am kind of contributing to that hysteria just a little bit. But my reasons for doing so are because I want to create a bike-centric community of people who really genuinely care and love for one another. So if you want to be a part of that, please consider joining this channel as a subscriber. I'll always give you the news as it is and tell you what I think. But again, as far as bringing all this to light, I'm not trying to cause chaos. I'm not trying to upset or give anybody anxiety. All I'm trying to do is tell you, hey, I'm preparing for it because of these different factors, and this is how I see it. You interpret it on your own, but this is just what I'm seeing and what I'm doing as a result of it. So without further ado, our next topic. And the last reason and why I think you should buy your bike right now without delaying is because of how well my last YouTube video did. Now, I know that I should be really proud that video crushed the entirety of my channel. Like it did killer, right? In 1 week. But the flip side to that is it did well because people are looking for information about the bike industry collapsing. That's not a good thing. That means there's already fear out in the marketplace. There's already people buying up boxes of bikes. They're buying up the entirety of one size, usually medium, of course, right? They're buying up all these bikes so that whenever people can't get them, oh look, I've got one, just like they did with toilet paper. What is people's problem? Why? My apologies. I had to excuse myself for about a 15-minute rant on poo-poo paper. Anyways, that's happening. That's what's going on. This is what I know. I'm preparing for it just in case, because I do think it is going to turn out kind of how I'm predicting. But do me a favor, go ahead, pick that bike up now if you're able, and if not, make sure you watch my other videos, because I do videos on how to get free bikes, how to clean them up, how to flip them, how to restore them. That's kind of my entire point here on YouTube, is I just want people to be able to work on their own bikes there at home and become better riders, as well as share some of this crucial information, because I don't see anybody else really doing it. So I cover the uncomfortable topics as well as teach you how to work on your bikes. If you like that kind of content, please join the channel as a subscriber. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment down below. I can't wait to talk to you. And as always, I appreciate your time greatly, and I'll see you on the next video.